I just want to bring in Lynn as well, because give her a comment, because when I'm listening to this, Lynn, what I hear is potentially the difference between civilian and military. You're thinking about this very much from an act of service. Richard, this is what I'm reading. I may not be reading it right. And Nina, you're thinking it very much from the sort of normal human angle and people getting upset by various things. You're saying stiff upper lip. I mean, Lynn, is that what you're hearing?
No, my main takeaway from this is, yes, I do agree that the media is picking on Harry, and we have a responsibility to sometimes not hone in on these incidentals that I previously said. But at the same time, Harry is well aware what the media is going to do. And it's not as if we haven't heard his experiences before. I'm not going to demean them. He has every right to express them. But it would have been nice if he veered away from talking about himself and speaking about those who have really gone through hardship while being in service, as the gentleman said, lost limbs and really suffered during their time. So that's the only frustration for me. It seems like, you know, once again, we're all concentrating on Harry. But I think, yes, it's a two-pronged approach where the media are to blame, but Harry is well aware of what the media is going to pick up.
But what he's actually said in the first two episodes that I've watched wouldn't add up to 10 minutes. You know, so...
Leadership is not about telling other people how tough it is for you. It's not that. That's not what leadership is about. Leadership is about understanding other people's hardships and helping them through those.
It's exactly what he's doing.
I'm not sure that it does that by explaining how tough it is for you. I mean, you know, I've led soldiers in battle. Not for one moment would I consider talking about the difficulties I have and the problems I have with them. I think it's highlighting their problems, highlighting the help that they need is the really important part of this. And therefore, I don't really think what he's... OK, it may only be for a short part of it, but I don't think it should be any part of it that he kind of tries to evoke his own sympathy. I think there is... While I hope this documentary does create sympathy for the... And support, not just sympathy, but support for the soldiers concerned, I don't think his... You know, we don't really need his own promotion, his own image in this. And I've also, you know, I don't know how true this is or not, but I understand that Meghan Markle is going to give a talk to these soldiers about overcoming hardship and courage, etc. Now, again, I don't know what she's going to say. I don't know why she's saying it, but I don't really think that's appropriate. It comes back down again to their overwhelming need, I think, to rehabilitate themselves after having...
Can I just ask Richard, has he actually...
their own family.
Can I just ask you, Richard, have you actually watched the documentary?
I've seen part of it. I haven't seen the whole thing, no.
And I also just want to, for the correction, obviously, Meghan Markle. Lynn, I could see your face there. We do have to wrap this up shortly. Lynn, do you have any final comments based on what Richard was just saying?
No, I'll just say, you know, there's good and bad to take from this. I'm happy that he's done this. I'm happy that it's mainly him and not Meghan there. I know she makes an appearance, but I don't see the need for her to do that. But yeah, I do think that we have a responsibility to not pick on these small things when it's a massively inspirational documentary, but at the same time, just a little bit fed up of Harry going on about his own experience constantly.
All three of you, thank you very much for an in-depth conversation there about this new documentary.